Hey guys, so today I just wanted to share an experience that I had last night. I got home from work, I did a quick meditation which felt really good, but then when it came time to make dinner, dinner just seemed to be like this monumental task that I wasn't even capable of. I got into this spiral of negative thinking, thinking about kind of my future and how I wasn't headed anywhere good, my present, how I wasn't where I wanted to be, my past, and how I'd done bad things in my past. And for about an hour and a half, I was just locked in this state of negativity. And it was just spiraling around and I couldn't get out of it. I didn't know how to get out of it in that moment. Luckily, I had a meditation class to go to, so I had to leave the house, get in the car, and go to the class. And when I was on my way to the class, I started to get out of that funk. And then when I was at the class, I shared what I was experiencing, and everybody else said, "You know what? I've experienced something similar and recently." So I didn't feel like I was alone anymore, and that felt good and helped to pull me out of my funk a little bit more. And then after that meditation, I felt pretty good actually. So I was wondering, like, how do we get into these funks? And then once we're in them, how do we get out of them? So when we're in them, it feels like it's your entire world. It doesn't feel like you're just having a little episode. It feels like it's everything. So it's really hard to get out of because you don't even realize that you're in it. You just feel like this is your life and this is your life situation right now. So Tony Robbins talks about changing your physiology, and when you change your physiology, it can change your mindset or your mind state. So, in that sense, maybe walking out the door, going outside for a walk, no matter how cold it is. For me, exercise usually works. It makes me feel more empowered and more strong. Or simply just kind of like laying on your back with your feet elevated. It's supposed to be a really relaxing position. And basically, all those things are supposed to do is give us a little bit of space. Give us a little bit of space to realize, okay, I'm in this cycle. I'm not this cycle of thinking. So separating this thing that's happening to me from me, and then realizing, okay, I'm experiencing this now. Maybe I can just accept it, see what it's all about, and kind of go with it instead of trying to fight it or propelling it even further. And then hopefully that space can help us ease out of it slowly but surely. And over time, hopefully we can realize what the source of this kind of anxious or depressive episode is. For me, sometimes it's I'm not calming myself when I'm feeling anxious initially. Like I was feeling anxious early in the day yesterday, but I just let it go and it kept on building and building and building, and then I had this kind of episode. But if we can realize when the small thing happens and then take a breath, kind of try to calm ourselves down or go exercise or do whatever feels good for us, then maybe it won't build up. And another thing for me is expressing emotions. If I start to express my emotions and be honest about how I feel more frequently, I think that'll help to kind of release some of that built up energy as well. But I just want to share that and let you know that if you're feeling things like that, you're definitely not alone. You can reach out to me. I'd be happy to talk with you about it and share my experiences and maybe share some things that have worked for me. But if you experience anything like that, you are definitely not alone.